Yo, what's up? Reptile with MTG Basics, and I'm bringing you an Explorer gameplay video with one of my favorite archetypes or favorite creature types in the whole game, Rogues. We got a crab joining us alongside, but everything else is a rogue. So let's just start off with the different types of rogues that we have in Explorer. Merfolk Windrobber is pretty good as a 1-drop. It has flying, so it gets in pretty decently, especially when it's being buffed with things like Soaring Thought Thief. And it's pretty good especially when the opponent has a lot of removal, because you can just sacrifice it once you hit that 8-card threshold in the graveyard to just draw a card, so any kill spell just turns into you 2-for-1-ing essentially. The Ruin Crabs are here because we are also a mill deck. That's one of our alternative win cons, along with the Rogues. And Ruin Crab is really good at turning a lot of our Rogues' abilities on, like Merfolk Windrobber requires 8 cards. Thieves Guild Enforcer requires 7 cards in the opponent's graveyard for her effect to turn online. Soaring Thought Thief, I believe 8 as well, and Nighthawk Scavenger, which is our big beefy creature at the end, ends up getting +1 equal to all the mana value. It varies from each deck, because it's going to depend on the deck that you're playing against, but it, on average, in the late game, I see him being usually around like a 5 to 7 drop. For 3 mana, pretty good. Lifelink is really good because we have a lot of things that are going to hurt us. We have Shocklands, Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is really good for just taking apart any kind of combo decks. Infernal Grasp is the removal that I chose. It's 2 mana, and it deals 2 damage to you, or you lose 2 life, but it destroys anything, and I like the flexibility that we have, especially when we have something like Drown and Lock that can also destroy creatures. But more often than not, we're saving this spell for big, like, game-ending pieces that we're just able to counterspell regardless if it's non-creature or creature, so that's another really good thing we're able to utilize. Hideous Laughter, really good at the mill strategy in the sense that we're able to just rip a huge portion of the opponent's library off the top. So if all our creatures are getting removed, but they only have 20 cards left in their deck, cast Tasha's. Brazen Bower, pretty good. Bounce, and 3-1 beater in the air. And Into the Story is really good because it's just a 4-mana draw 4 with our deck most of the time. 21 lands, running 4 Fabled Passage for the Crabs. And yeah, we're pretty blue dominant, I believe. Yeah, pretty blue dominant. Alright, that's the deck. Oh, and the sideboard, just, anti-deck, whatever your deck is. Graph Diggers for graveyard stacks, and then Narset's pretty good at fishing. Ashiok, Wipe. Yeah, just build this to whatever the meta is, it's going to change. Alright, and with that, let's get on to the deck. Our out of games. Alright, game 1. Insane Bob with the... I don't actually know who that is in the lore, but... Oh wow, this is a great hand. We love to see this. Love to see this. Okay. Oh, he knew. He knew. I enforced it. I've imposed my will on this guy. All right, let's go on to the next one. Barba de Macho. Ah, damn. This went from we got something that was good to play, and now, I mean, it's playable, so we can Thoughtseize and try to screw over our opponent's hand. We can keep, but not being able to play this crab early on, kind of. I think I'm still gonna go with turn 1 Thoughtseize. This seems like it's control. What the fuck? Permanent entering the battle because it triggered a bit. I mean, yeah. Okay. That's a really late game hand. All right, so we're free to basically just get our blue down. I don't think the opponent has anything here, so let's just start milling. And all right, no one likes rogues apparently. We'll move on to the next one. Mullet with headlights. Man, these names are getting better and better as we're going on. We go first. We got a pretty good hand. I like this. All right, keep. Play our crab. The best part is we have counter magic or removal for anything if the crab stays. I know a lot of times people want to save the crab, but alright. Looks like it might be humans. We'll see. 1, 2, Pirate Heroes. Yeah, it's probably humans. No. Okay. Oh, wait. Mardu. Aspirant. Let's counter this. You know, they haven't used any removal yet, so I'm just gonna assume that they don't really have it. What do I do here? Blue or... Well, we're gonna black. Okay, yeah, this is humans. This is humans. Okay, but it's just a weird version of humans. We'll start getting our threat down on the board. 4/3 flyer. If he had removal, he'd probably remove the crab at this point. So unless he draws into it, I think we're pretty safe to start swinging in. Especially once we get the Soaring Thought Thief and we're able to hit this threshold. Yep, there's the underdog. Oh, even better. Okay. Guess let's just do it now. It doesn't really matter because we're going to need it to when we attack. Hopefully we hit more. We did. Nice. Alright, we're at 5. And we have a bunch of threats in the air. I don't think humans can fly. That sounds stupid out loud, but yeah, like the card types. I don't think they have a lot of flyers, so. Cast a non-creature spell. Alright, you got it, Chief. I'll just keep casting them. Soaring Thought Thieves. No, I mean I'm gaining life. I'll get that back. So. Oh, this is great. I'll take the 2 life. I could care less. If I'm gonna cast into the story, but. Or actually, I think I'm just gonna put the pressure on this dude. We're really gonna mill him. Yeah, because we can play the Brazen Borrower if anything's really too dangerous. Now these will trigger. He's at 4 life. So, unless he wipes the board, which a creature-based human deck will not usually have a board wipe, we're pretty good. I wonder what else we have in the deck. Is this Dahlia? I mean, sure. I want my crab. He stuck it out. These things usually don't live, so alright. On to the next one. We actually gotta play a real game. So that's Rogues in action. Alright, 3 wins. Speak. 3 wins in a row. Going second. Wow, we're not going second. This is crazy. Yeah, and we get a good hand. This is kind of the same thing that we had the very first time when I was like, man, it's a great hand, and then the other person just immediately surrendered. So let's wait. Nah, alright. Let's play the crab. Don't remove him. Life gain. Oh my god, let's go! Oh, it's angels. Okay, we got rid of 2 of them. Those are some of the most annoying ones. So let's see. Let's get our black here. Alright, mill another 6. What's this? Clerics? Oh, it's clerics. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess this is the cleric. I always forget that type. It's usually on a type that's more relevant than it. It's like a human, so I kind of just forget about it. But alright, cool. I haven't seen clerics yet. No. Alright, well, I mean, the crabs, they did a good job. They basically fueled it up to the point where... Man, the game loves me. Okay, let's, at least for now it does. I'm gonna get him out immediately. And then I think, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I get here. I think I'm just gonna go and pull one of my my islands. It's not really putting any pressure on us, and we can keep milling him. Although, how many of these angels do you got? Okay, 2. That's the third one, and he's going for the crabs, so he's worried about getting milled. Nah, you can have that damage. Okay, if anything gets too dicey, go that way. Oh, maybe I should have played the black. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get the black anyway. What am I trying to fake this for? Get the black. You know, he used his removal already. I mean, if he has more, he has more, even though we've milled a good chunk of it at this point. What else do we get? Fearless Core. Alright. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go with the beatdown plan. Veto? Alright, we can kill that if this gets too out of hand. It's gonna be annoying, but he doesn't have the removal. We're going in. We're putting the pressure. Oh, and we got okay, we're getting rid of a lot of good stuff. 2 of the clerics. He has the Luminarch. I mean, that is something that can block in the air for him. Voice of the Blessed. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Because it'll gain the counter. But honestly, it's, you know, I'm really close to killing him. I think I think I'm just gonna do this. I'll kill this before it gets too out of hand. And I'll take that 2 life, but I'm gonna chunk him. And I don't think he's gonna be able to out-heal this. Yeah, Thoughtseize damage doesn't even matter anymore. It's pretty cool. Even if opponent board wipes, we can sack in response. So little wind robbers are pretty good. Also, the fact that all these rogues are just flying for some reason, like rogue was just an archetype that had to be flying. All right, there's the. All right, he knows. I guess he's just playing his dailies. I feel you, brother. All right, on to the next one. All right, Phoenix Spook. All right, cool. Going first with another crap. Wow. Okay, we cannot miss tonight. They must have something really, really good. Put the crab down. We haven't been punished yet. They haven't killed our crab yet. If they kill our crab here, I'm going to be pretty sad, because we kind of get a lot of these things turned off. No. Don't push it, please. Oh, you can't take a Fabled Passage. He's seen it. Maybe, probably Drown the Law. It's pretty versatile. I'm mill 6, so I'd get anything that you have. But you're into the story, alright. Actually, this is just as good. Is this the mirror? Oh, I think it might be. We're either gonna counter something big, which I mean, he's going second in the mirror, so he's kind of just mirroring, basically. Oh, this poor dude. We milled the island. I'm gonna kill it. And we got another crab. He sees the Fabled Passage. Yeah, it is. Alright, it is the mirror. Running Meat Hook Massacre? Really? You don't give a fuck about your own rogues. Alright, that's cool. I like it. It has a... I haven't considered that one. Because I guess... Oh yeah, this is the good meat hook, not the non-alchemy one, right? Hold on. This trigger's going off. Yeah, yeah. So I guess it helps you stabilize. It's not too bad. But I mean, it looks like he's getting land screwed, and he knows I have counter magic and removal. So unless he gets his land here and is able to play it, I can just play reactive. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Did you get me? Yeah, you got me to the threshold. He got it. What are you at? Can we stabilize enough for the mill? Oh, wow. Okay. You don't have a lifesteal. I'll take the initial hit. Basically be at the same. But we get something like this, which is great. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. $21. Okay. As long as we keep these crabs, really anything we draw is dangerous. Do I want to mill? Actually, I think I'm just gonna... I'll chump one of his creatures and then just Infernal Grasp. I want to see kind of what he does. I mean, he knows what my play can be, so he's... Oh, okay. I mean, I think I can still just... He just gave me something better to kill, I guess. Just not bad, but you saved the Thief Guild in the mill. Okay, he doesn't know about this. Maybe I should have played when he was tapped out. Probably. But go ahead. I know you have it, dude. Just play it. Alright, 17. We hit a lot of the drown. How many of these have we hit? Because I remember we hit a couple. We hit all 4. Oh, we're playing this as a land. Otawara having even more versatility. This thing's already basically a spell. We took another meat hook. A push. Okay, let's... You know, let's assume opponent has just 2 meat hooks, because he's not insane. 3 pushes in the grave. I think he just has 1 push. Go ahead, if you want to block with yours. Ooh. Did you get the fatal push? Okay, let's see. Still has actions now, so just thinking through. We're not dead yet, but I believe if he doesn't have the removal, so it's just another fatal push. Well, actually, the fatal push won't even affect our Nighthawk Scavenger. That is so unfortunate. Oh my god, of course we lose to the mirror. Oh. Good one, dude. That was good. Unless that was a Fabled Passage, well, we lost the game. Alright, I'll let you swing it at me too. All right, evaded from the 5-0, taken out by your own kind. It really be your own kind that do this kind of shit to you. Just get an academic. Oh my god. Did we not mill any of the? Hold on, let me look at this. Oh, actually, we didn't even really mill any creatures. Holy shit, we milled 4 of the Wind Robbers, a Thought Thief, and that was the extent of the rogues that we milled. I mean, I'm glad we got rid of a lot of the other stuff. It's just unfortunate that that was his land. Nah, they all die with me. Unfortunate, but you know, rogues still did rogues things, just on the opposite end. It happens. So those were rogues. I mean, be honest, 2 non-games at the start. I mean, one we didn't even get to do anything, and the second one I think we played a rogue at instant speed and they just surrendered. So the other 2 games though, after that, thought it was a really good showing of rogues. I mean, we went first a good amount of the time, so I think almost there was such an uncharacteristic amount of luck that I got. Even at the end, when we lost to the other rogue deck, I think that we were still doing, like, going through with our game plan. We were just a turn short from really milling them, or even a card short. We got to see the power of, you know, I've been talking about rogues, but, you know, these crabs really put in a lot of work and are great enablers for this engine, because almost everything here relies on, you know, what's in the graveyard, how many things are in the graveyard. So it's pretty good. And really evasive. That's one thing. You know, this thing has flash and it has death touch, so it's semi-evasive. And everything else really just has flying, so it gets past a lot of things. And you have removal. Probably one of the best just counterspell removals in the entire game, at least in Explorer. Just Drown in the Lock, so versatile, especially in a deck that can abuse it. Thoughtseize, all-star card in every format that it's usually in. And Into the Story is a really powerful draw effect. We have a lot of danger, and it's just consistent. We didn't get to see Tasha's Hideous Laughter at all. I don't think we drew it, but it's I guess that would have been another card that would have won that game as well, because Tasha's Hideous Laughter usually, especially against the other rogue deck, it's gonna rip off the entire portion of Enemy Pass. So I didn't even consider that because I didn't see it this whole time, but it's a pretty good card. So that's the rogues. Also, these are some additional things that you're able to decide out. If you don't want the Infernal Grasp, you can put in the Fatal Push. The other run had it. If Into the Story is inconsistent and you're finding this is too hard to cast, Chain and Indulgence isn't that bad, but you kind of have to build a little bit more around it, and I would just go with Into the Story most of the time, but it's just cheaper, it's efficient. Rankle's a 4-drop, which is pretty hefty on cost. A lot of the times you're kind of stopping on 3 lands, I found, and then you're drawing it to your 4th land eventually, but you're not really hitting it on curve. But it's pretty powerful. It's flying and you have haste, so with all the buffs and everything that you're getting, it can swing in for a good amount of damage and get you some value or answer some things. And Cling to Dust is anti-graveyard tech. If you go up against something like Greasefang, you can remove things and it lets you draw cards or gain life, which are both relevant. So this is this was Rogues and Explorer. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be coming back with some other deck techs. A lot of archetypes we've done, so I don't know. We'll see what the next one is. Stay basic.